Welcome to the Northern Colorado Hockey Report. This is the Grit View, a weekend show where we're going to go over the events of what happened this past week in Colorado Grit Hockey right here on the Northern Colorado Hockey Report. My name is David Sheehy. I'm currently in Oak Grove, Missouri. As you can see, I'm a full-time truck driving hockey fan. And I'm here ready to rock and roll with y'all as I look and see my data's wrong on my on here. Let me fix that real quick and then we'll get right to it. Yeah. Okay, it's August 24th. Don't know how to I'll have to figure out how to fix that here in a little bit. So let's get down to it. I gotta fix that real quick. Hold on. So on the 13th and 14th, they played the El Paso Rhinos. And here are the highlights from the 13th.
West powers to front of the backhand. A kick save comes out to Junker. He scores! Braden Junker.
That was Braden Junker. That was his first of the year at the 4:23 mark of the first period. But as El Paso came back.
El Paso. Ahead, Solano picks it off, whips one in front, and the Rhinos score. Rasmus Nuusanainen. And just like that, El Paso top one. One thing, unfortunately, Dale, that we saw a fair bit of last year is when Colorado found the back of the net, a concession seemed to be in short order.
Yeah.
So that was that one. And he would get it again.
Nuusanainen barrels, and he's on the double. Wow. Wait a minute.
That was the second goal for Nuusanainen there. And then the third period, here you go.
Giving a rough ride. That one loose in front, Manzi, the rebound! Sheldon Rue! Colorado gets to the dirty areas. And with 5:26 to go, we're tied at 2.
That's exactly what the doctor ordered there, Brendan. We are looking for those second and third opportunities there. Couple of bad clear on the Rhinos. Grit are able to hold possession in the zone, throw the net, they keep bounce.
18:32 in the third period was that. And we would go to overtime. Overtime would show nothing. So we go to a shootout.
In the skills competition. And so you have your best here to hold the shootout.
I will say that last week in the intra-squad scrimmage, Jack Erickson stopped all but one attempt, 9 shots. He's been in this kind of situation. And it's Tuomioska, who will pick up the puck. And here we go. Tuomioska out wide, curls to the middle, and Erickson with the right pad save.
Beautiful job there by Erickson. He just kind of waited for Tuomioska.
And next up was Luca Ori. Actually, just
going far side.
And now it'll be Luca Ori. Ori dangles, and Manzi with the left pad says forget it. And after round one, X's on the scoreboard.
Yeah, Luca Ori tried a couple of different moves there. Just probably didn't fool Michael Manzi at all, who kind of did the same thing as Erickson, just stayed with him and shut down that low shot.
And here comes a rider, many gray horses. On the forehand, waits, and roops it. El Paso draws first blood in the shootout. And Erickson to commit, and then goes top cheese. A 1-0. And now it's Evan Smutny.
The sneaky play there by many gray horses. Just wait Erickson to go down like you said, and then put it up.
Smutny missed the net. He had Mans going the wrong direction, had to regather the puck. And now an opportunity for Rasmus Nusi. Both goals in regulation for the Rhinos. He's trying to put it away here in the shootout. A left-handed shot, barrels down Broadway. And Erickson, what a glove save! Colorado with life.
Nusiainen there made all kinds of moves there. He kind of went straight up the middle, and then he stopped right as he got to Erickson. And again, Erickson stayed with him, just reached out there with the glove hand and picked that one out of the air.
Poirier has to score. And here he comes. Down the right side. Poirier tried to go short side. Manzi makes the save. And El Paso steals the extra point. They get the shootout win on the road here in Colorado to open up the Sin 1.
sorry for the technical difficulties, everybody. Trying to do this on my own, and it ain't working completely the way I wanted to. So the El Paso's won game 1 3-2. Game 2 was like this.
Did a good job keeping that in.
Let me pause that real quick. And as you can see at the bottom of the screen, I want to thank my sponsor, Doobie Energy.
Initial zone in. Wax.
Taste Bud's favorite energy drink. Go to www.doobie.gg and use the checkout code or coupon code NOCO Hockey Report and get 20% off anything you order there. I'm waiting on my starter package, so I'll let you know when I get it and what I think of it. Let's get to the highlights. This is game 2 of the El Paso Rhinos, and really really grit.
Did a good job keeping that initial zone entry. One up, the rebound, he scores! Alex Gurman doesn't give up, and right before the power play expires, go on the board, they win 1-0.
Beautiful run up the ice by Alex Gurman. Beautiful net drive, too. All about
Yeah, to your point, that it started a B scoring opportunity, and right on cue, the curse of the commentator is back. A tip-in goal in front on the short side, and El Paso ties it at 1 as Rasmus Nuusanainen and on the doorstep, 3 goals in 2 games.
he's got a grit killer streak going on right now.
But here you go. Things came loose. And I mean loose.
Words prior to the puck being dropped. Shaw wants Joseph. Joseph doesn't want him. Well, maybe he does. Oh, it's Kimball. So Sean Kimball will wear off. Oh, Shaw wants in there, and I think they waited a little too long to start their dance.
Yeah.
So it started to come loose there. But then here we go. Here comes the comeback.
To the forehand. Still pressured. Bumps it up top. Helgeson faked the first shot. He scores! Luke Helgeson from the top of the zone. The belts past Hodges, and Colorado leads 2-1 with 9:07 to play in the first.
Again, Brendan, is another shot with traffic. Talk to
Helgeson in front. That one just poked wide. Lou tries to flood. They score! George Poirier on the doorstep, and right before the interval, Colorado grabs a third and lead 3-1 with 1 second to go.
That was a great play all around. All 3 guys working together in the offensive zone. Really good. It was started. Here in this game.
Helgeson starts out of his own end. Right down by. Now Ori to the front. Hodges the save. The rebound. They score! Luke Helgeson on the double for 1 Colorado.
Okay, so I got to take a second and back up here because this was an awesome play between he and Ori, and I want to break it down here a little bit here. So you can see my mouse here. There's Helgeson there. There's Ori there. And I wish we had a better angle of it because the goaltender is down in the butterfly. And we had a lot of goals later on this weekend against Amarillo that were the exact same way. And Ori's going to put it right off that leg pad, right to Helgeson, which puts right in the empty net. This is a great play and something that I wish coaches would teach more players because look at how open that net was.
To the front, Hodges the save, the score.
The goalie had to come out to play Ori with the puck because Ori's got a very strong slap shot. So when he came out to play Ori, it left that part of the net open. And Helgeson was right there for his second goal of the game. And that would be the game winner. Nope, that wasn't the game winner. Poor Helgeson did get the game winner, the second goal of the game.
Many gray horses across the line towards the net off the end glass wide. Nuusanainen looks fine, and there's Erickson to make the save. Colorado, a 4-1 win, gets the job done behind goals from Helgeson. Colorado earns the series split. Referees will make sure that everyone makes their way back to their respective sides of the ice. And
that was game 2. Eagles won the Grit won 4-1 and lost 2-1 the day before in overtime. So their season at this point, they were 1-0-0-1 at that point. So that was Saturday the 14th. And I wanted to do this a little bit earlier, but technical difficulties. Plus, I did not have the permission use video, which I need to take that opportunity and thank the North American Hockey League, NAHLTV.com, for giving me permission to use the highlights. And I'm glad I could bring that to you and share that with you. So they finished off opening weekend against El Paso, 1-0-0-1 for the year. The following Friday, the Amarillo Wranglers came into town. And I will get this. I need to get a better computer or a USB, not USB, but a HDMI cord that I can plug the TV in on and do a split dual screen, and maybe I can get this to work the way I want it to. Let's get into those highlights. This is 11 minutes and 56 seconds in the first period.
And now Phillips, look out! What a hit! Velasquez with the chip day, scores coming down the other direction. He has something to say to the Colorado bench on the by, and it's 1-0 Amarillo.
So at this point, Amarillo and Colorado have been playing a pretty physical game, and it was a really good game. And Colorado wasn't completely ready for the physicality. Although they showed up and still played they could.
Amarillo's back at full strength. Helgeson pulls that in front of the doorstep. They score!
That was
right
Nicholas
man,
Noble.
right place. Nick on the doorstep. It's his first of the year, and it's 1.
I believe this is one goal that I want to break down here.
Oklahoma. And now whips it in, and on timer, blasting it home is McGuire. And in his second year with Amarillo, McGuire finds the back of the net for the first time on the year, and it's 2-1 with play in the second.
Well, it was a Colorado Grit defenders that made a bad turnover. They crossed behind Jack Air, and the puck was left right behind the net, and no one was to retrieve it. The closest guy to the puck was Grayson Gerhardt. He made the centering pass the puck there was Grayson get to retrieve it the first, and
no one
well, it was Colorado Grit defenders that made a bad.
Corson McGuire on the one-timer, blasting it home.
If you look closely, let's look up here again.
For the Wranglers last Saturday against Oklahoma. And now whips it in front on the one-timer, blasting it home.
They just got Erickson. By the way, they were charging the net. They just got him out of place, and that's exactly what happened there. There was nothing he could do about it. You got to play the puck. You got to play the player with the puck, and accidents like that happen. I'm sorry about the buffering, everybody. It's just, it is what it is. It's a bad hotspot connection that I have here. I'm using the one on my phone because the place I'm parked at, I don't have the regular Wi-Fi that I wish I
Timer
had.
from Sinclair. Erickson, the rebound is pushed in the back of the net. It was sitting right on the doors.
Okay, so this is one of the, as we had one with Erickson.
Johnson
I went too far.
in stride.
We had one with Erickson
Left
yesterday.
on. Set for Gerhardt. One-timer from Sinclair. Erickson, the save. The rebound is pushed into the back of the net.
I'm going to try to
It was
listen time here.
Pushed into the back of the net. The rebound is Sinclair. Erickson settles it for
Man, I went
Gerhardt.
too far, sorry.
One-timer from Sinclair. Erickson, the save. The rebound is Sinclair. Erickson. One-timer from Sinclair.
So as you can see right here, as I blow it up here, Sinclair's right there. Jack Erickson's right here. And the shot came from over here.
Claire Erickson, the save. The rebound is pushed into the.
Once again, he had to play the player with the puck. So that pulled him out to his left. A deflection off the leg pad, right to the other player down there. The defense has got to know where that player is. But you know what? This has happened in so many leagues. It's just a hockey thing. You get the goalie to move one way, you got somebody there. Avalanche do it all the time. Eagles do it all the time. You know, it's just what happens. So that happened there. I think that was it was the Jacobson goal.
Up in the high slot, spins away from Poirier. Day sidesteps Gurman, and Morton right on the back post, and he scores. And Amarillo wait for Poirier. Day sidesteps Gurman.
I said same thing here. Okay, the play starts over here, and it's always a first shot that goes and hits off the leg pads of the goalie because it's a low shot. So he gets the initial save, and then it bounces right to the player because it's a perfect carry him off the pad. And that's exactly what happened here. And he just put it right over the leg pad into the goal. Then the final goal of the game. And I'm missing a color goal. I am. How did I miss that? Okay. Watch this and then I'll go back.
Serrato snapped his stick. The turnover, Erickson with two saves. and then it's jammed in again. This time it's Lewis who will.
Once again, same thing. They got him going one way and tapped it by him the other. I don't know how I missed this goal. I really feel bad. I'm sorry, buddy. Back up and see if I can peer. It was 8 minutes and 24 seconds into the third. Nick No game. There's the end of it. Back another 3 seconds here. Excuse me.
Provo last year who got Luca Ori and Nick Noble connected up here as Helgeson tries to go to the front. Ori through traffic looking for a tip. That's off the mark. Rue on the back.
Okay. That should have been it right there. I'm sorry, everybody. So bad that I'm missed one. I go back and look at the game notes. I look at the time and select it from. I'm sorry, everybody. This really looks bad on me. As I hear the thunder rumbling outside.
I am still
Bar.
second. Poirier tries to
Should be right here.
stuff it in on Zolan. Puck rolling around now behind the Amarillo net. Cernahouse slap shot and a kick save Zolan again. This time with the right pad. And Amarillo feeling a pressure. Well, ice puck here hit the emergency release valve with 11:38 to play.
Another good shift there. Colorado starting to throw everything in sync at the front of the net here. Start to take more opportunities, more chances.
Well, this will give me an
to go, and it looks like there's a timeout by Amarillo.
Here in a second.
At the ice.
To show.
Seeing 11:38 to go in the third period. You're watching
How I do this.
Colorado Grit Hockey on NOLA.
So Once again, thank you to...
It's Ori. One-timer from Rue. It's
once again, I apologize. Should have had this one tagged and I didn't. But once again, as I said, I'll take the opportunity to thank the Northern Colorado North American Hockey League. NAHLTV.com is where you can go and get your memberships, everything else. I'll show you that here in a minute. As soon as I get done with this, get it to load.
got Luca and Nick.
Anyway, just 8 minutes 24 seconds into the third period. So that would be 11 minutes 36 seconds. I'm doing the math. Yeah, that's right. Which should be right here where we're at. All right, well, apparently this isn't going to work.
Steve, I think we owe Nick Tyra. Thank you.
I think we did.
The head coach of Provo last year. And
It was 11:30, 11:35, 11:36. So we'll back up one more time here. And then I'll show you the nice thing about this site. I believe I'm going to save this for later. It's not going to work. Come on. Okay. All right, we're going to go back 2 minutes and go forward to it. Sorry, everybody.
Poirier tries to.
This should put us at
Amarillo.
1 minute 44 seconds on the clock in the third period. So it's coming up on this next rush. We can
Feeling a touch of pressure. Well, puck here hit the emergency release valve with 11:38 to play.
And notice that Amarillo called the timeout. Right,
We'll throw everything in their kitchen sink at the front of the net here, starting to take more
There's the timeout that Amarillo took. Now Colorado
by Amarillo.
The Grid will be back in action on Thursday this week as at the 2024 USA Hockey Showcase in Blaine, Minnesota. They're playing Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. They got the Minnesota Mallard Thursday. We'll talk about them here in a little bit. Let you know what's going on there and how they look. I honestly don't know how they look. They've only played 2 games, and I think they're 1-1, if I remember right.
And 38 to go here, third period. TV.
Those are not my sponsors. Those are sponsors of the Grit. Although I do love 1310 KFK. The original owner I went to school with his grandsons, and we were good friends. Rest in peace, Joe Tennyson. You were an amazing man, and we miss you and love you here. But you can turn in the mornings. My adopted uncle, Brian Gehring, is on Good Morning Bone County on 1310 KFK. So go in, tune into him, send a message, let him know you heard it from me, and love you, Uncle Brian. You and Tanner do a great job there. I'm really sorry. I'm on my hotspot on my phone. That's why we're having a problem ring. I'm at a pet truck stop, and kind of hard when you really can't afford the Wi-Fi, Just a reminder, don't forget to go It's still in. I wish I could do the main production here and show the video on like a tablet or something, but this program will not let me. So
Offensive zone stop for Colorado at the media timeout. And Noble in the front. He scores! Nick Noble on the double. And right out of the timeout, double. Nick Noble. He scores! And no timeout.
the key to this one is, as you look at it, the key is right here with the face-off. You get the face-off win. Noble's over here. They can't get back over to recovery. He blows by the two guys that are over here and pops it right
Out of
in
the media timeout. And no to the front. He scores!
So he got that one right off the face-off. Took it right in and went glove side. Just missing the glove. Great goal. Nicholas Noble, 2 goals that game. Second one came from William Johnson and George Poirier. That was Johnson's first point of the year. George Poirier's first of the year as well. The previous goal, Nick Noble, assisted by Christian Carter, his second, and Luke Hagelson, his second assist of the game. That was Hagelson's 4th point of the season. So at this point, the Grit were 1-1-0-1 on 4 games. Amarillo was 4-0. Sorry, 3-0 at this point. And this next game, I got to attend firsthand, Mackenzie and I.
Line on the forehand. Serrano tries to get a pass in front. And right on the net is Aiden Trez. Finds the pocket of space. Punches the puck in past blocker of Eric.
That goal was at 16:24 mark. Salvatore Credo, his second assist. And Ashton Brewer, his first of the season. And then we had the thorn in Amarillo's side. This is the third period, 16:30 into the third period.
D to D, Helgeson for Ori from the right wing circle. Loose on the doorstep. They score!
Nick Noble from Ori and William Johnson.
Nick Noble! And again! And with 3:29 to go, we're top.
You thought it was going to be Nick Noble.
So at 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the third period, Nick Noble tied it up. And then I'm going to break this one down a little bit too.
For the loose puck.
So to fill you in here, this is overtime. Overtime's 3-on-3. It's been a very physical hockey game to this point. And it was something else.
In the neutral zone. Smutny. Oh, he gave it away, and Serrano scored!
So, as you saw there, minor little hiccup by Smutny there.
Ray tries to shove it forward. The foot race is on for the loose puck in the neutral zone. Smee.
Oh! Okay, so Smutny tried to go to the backhand cross-ice pass there, and he got intercepted by Salvatore Credo. They gave assists to Andrew Morton and Corson McGuire, but this was actually an unassisted goal because they didn't touch the ice. Ori was the one that touched it before, so this was actually an unassisted goal. So my original post about it being unassisted would have been correct. Time.
He gave it away, and Serrano scored a buzzer beater. Colorado was that close, and Sal Serrano with a second to go.
Now the officials would get together after this because there were situations where the clock was not completely in check the whole entire time, but the NAHL does not have the means to go back and do a video review. So I'm going to take a break here. 1 minute. So we're back with that little ad right there. Once if you would like to join me on this, I would be greatly appreciated to having your company and support on this. So please send me an email at nocohockeyreport@gmail.com. So I had a lot of players that played well this week, and I wanted to do a profile, a highlight profile for you on a player, and I chose Luke Eggleston. He's a 6 foot, 205-pound forward from Alaska. And as soon as I can get this to load, I will let it play and let you guys enjoy some of Luke Eggleston's highlights for the past 2 weeks. Thanks to North American Hockey League TV.com, NAHLTV.com. And I don't think this is going to let me do this. All right, we'll come back to it. But I wanted to show this to you real quick. This is the NAHLTV.com site. As you can see, they're talking about the 2024 USA Hockey Showcase, which starts tomorrow through Saturday in Blaine, Minnesota. Everybody is going to that, including the men's national team development program is sending a team. So you can go here You got upcoming games here. Recently completed games there. You can go back to a schedule here. And you can select on demand. Select your team. We're COL Colorado Grit. They also have the Colorado Springs Tigers 18U, 16-18, which is the Tier 1 team out of Colorado Springs. And there's all the games that they have going back to last year, too. You can watch any game you want. Highlights, you name it, everything. But what I was trying to do here is you go over to the play signal over here on the side. Click on that. Go to edit channel here. And you can select the team you want, select the players you want, everything. And then it's nothing but highlights. You can even select the category of highlights that you want. So let's see if I can get this to work. These are highlights from the past 2 weeks. Eggleston. And I'm starting to think this is not going to work. So I will have to do profile with him and somebody else next week. So I will be here tomorrow night after the game. I might want to go and pull the highlights for you. I'll do so. Anyway, I want to thank you all for being here. I appreciate everything that you have done for me, everything you do for everything in general. I can't tell you how much I appreciate being able to do this and being with you and sharing this with you. So anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful night, and I'll be back with you tomorrow night after the game. It's an early game tomorrow. It is a 2:15 Mountain Time start, 3:15 here in the Central. So I will be doing my best. As I said, I've got a full-time job, so I'll do my best to keep you update on what's going on in the game as I watch it, and I'll tweet all that on my pages. So please visit Colorado Grit. They'll be back home on the 4th and the 5th and everything else. So thank you all for stopping by. I hope you have a great day. Love you. Have a great day. God bless. We'll see you all next time. DUBBY, idiot. Okay, here we go. Doobie Energy, clean energy to make your life better. To win, we don't need to do that. But you can go. From first up, energy boosts, you name it, it's all there. Okay. Some people that use, there's some of the brands and what you call it, flavors. It's pretty looks like it's pretty affordable too. I got a startup coming with the sponsorship, so I will let you know when I get it. But just go right ahead and go over here. How do you put your stuff in your cart? Everything else, and enter my promo, my coupon code NOCO Hockey Report, and you can get, as I said, 20% off. So that's Doobie DUBBY.GG, and use the coupon code NOCO Hockey Report, and you get 20% off. So once again, thank you very much to Doobie Energy for your support in me. Thank you for all of your support. All you that watch today, tomorrow, and forever. Please leave me a comment, like, whatever. Let me know when you actually got around to watching this. I will be tweeting tomorrow during the game. I don't know where I'm going to be. Probably be back in Dodge City, Kansas at the Loves there. But I'll bring you what I can on there, and then I'll come to you shortly after with highlights. Once again, thank you to the North American Hockey League for your permission to use the highlights and share the highlights with you. I appreciate their support and their love and encouragement on that. Other than that, that is all I have for you today. The Grit take on, oh yeah, forgot about that. The Minnesota Mallards play in the they play in the Central Division, and they're 1-1 right now. I'll bring it up here on the laptop. Oh, where's the Minnesota Mallards are led by forward Grant Cohen. .510, 170 from Woodland, Minnesota. Second season in the league. He played with Aberdeen Wings last year. And in 2 games, he's got 5 points, 1 goal, 4 assists. Their leading goals, we've got leading goal scorer. They've got 2, Matt LaBelle, forward, and Hunter Hayes. Both have 2 goals. LaBelle has 1 assist for 3 total points. LaBelle is 6'3", 200-pound, left-handed shot from Columbus, Ohio. And Hunter Hayes is a 5'10", 185 forward from Lodi, California. Both of them are 20 years of age. LaBelle played last year with the El Paso Rhinos. He played in 53 games, 14 goals, 13 assists for 27 points. Hunter Hayes played for the Chippewa Steel last year. He played in 1 game for them and didn't score anything. And Grant Cohen played with the Aberdeen Wings last year, 43 games, 8 goals, 3 assists for 11 points. 3 of those were game-winning goals. And he's got 1 and 4 for 5 right now. Let's see here. Goalies for the Mallards. Their starting goaltender has been Richard Rapche, or Rape, I should say. He's 6'2", 200 pounds from Slovakia. He's 1-0. Oh, he's only, apparently he didn't finish the other game that he played in. But he's got a 3.00 goals against and a 309 save percentage. He only played in 1 game for the Mallards. See if we can figure out who the other goaltender was. The other goaltender is Ryan Sandberg. He's committed to RPI, whatever. I don't know that college, but he's 0-1. He allowed 8 goals with a 7.71 save percentage. So I have no idea who they're going to put in goal. We won't know until game time. Knowing that he's already committed to a college, it is what it is. So Minnesota's head coach is Terry Witt, assistant coach Dustin Vogelsing, Tom Stratus, and Ben Thorpe is their coaching staff. Well, we have them on Thursday. And then They have their first technical road game there against the Chippewa Steel. They're out of Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin. They're in the Midwest Division. Went to the wrong page here. Sorry about that, everybody. Their leading point scorer is Jackson Lucas with 9 points, 3 goals, 6 assists in 4 games. He is a 5'8", 160-pound, 18-year-old from Las Vegas, Nevada. Then they got Jacob Ligi, Ligi. Sorry, Jacob. He's a 5'10", 175 forward from South Lyons, Michigan. He's got 3 goals and 5 assists for 8 points as well. And their top goal scorer is Jackson Lucas and Jacob Leggy. I guess that's how you, or League, Ligi. I guess. I don't know. Their goaltenders are Devin Schnecker. He's 2-0 with an .892 save percentage and a 3.00 goals against. He's a 6'1", 170-pound, 19-year-old from Schenectady, New York. So 2-0. He's allowed 6 goals in those 2 games. So an .893 save percentage. 50 out of 56 shots he's faced in the 2 games he played in. He allowed 5 goals the first game against who? It says Minnesota, but they didn't play the Mallards. Minnesota Wilderness. They won that game 9-5. So they're going to be a hard-hitting team too. And that was on the 21st of September. And then they played the County River Brown Bears on the 20th and won 5-1. So that's what we know about the Chippewa Steel. They're actually two and 2 on the season. Yeah, 2 and 2. All right. Well, I hate to do this, everybody, but I gotta go. Nature's calling. So we will catch you all tomorrow night after the Greeley Grit game, or the Colorado Grit game. I keep forgetting they're Colorado, not Greeley, even though they play in Greeley. So I hope you all have a great night, and I will be with you tomorrow night to talk about the Minnesota Mallards Colorado Grit game right here on Northern Colorado Hockey Report. Thank you all for coming. Have a great night.